Hugh Keynes. Good evening, everyone. As you already know, my name is Hugh Keynes. Most people these days are familiar with the concept of global warming, but is it really necessary that we do something to stop it now? It would seem that it probably is, according to an article titled Global Warming and Climate Change, published by Global Warming Focus, dated February 18th, 2019. According to news from Kiel, Germany by Vertical News correspondents, the Earth's cryosphere represents a huge climate-sensitive carbon reservoir capable of releasing carbon dioxide and methane from permafrost soils or gas reservoirs covered by permafrost and ice caps upon rising global temperatures. Tonight I will be presenting a speech to you on global warming and why we need to do what we can to take action to stop it now. First, I will tell you about the global warming hiatus and how many of us came to believe that we were misinformed on global warming. Next, I'll tell you how global warming affects our health. After that, I'll tell you how global warming affects our food supply. Then I'll tell you how it affects our planet, and finally, I'll give you some information which will prove to you that humans are 100% to blame for the global warming phenomenon. We haven't always been fully informed on the global warming phenomenon, but we now understand that global warming is having detrimental effects on our health, food supply, and our planet. And so we must do what we can to stop it now before it is too late. According to an article titled Reconciling Controversies About the Global Warming Hiatus, dated May 4th, 2017, between 1998 and 2012, a time that coincided with political negotiations on climate change, the surface of the Earth seemed to hardly warm. This phenomenon, termed the global warming hiatus, caused doubt in the public mind about how well informed we were on global warming and internal variability. A combination of changes in forcing uptake of heat by the oceans, internal variability, and incomplete observational coverage reconciles models and data. Combined with stronger warming trends and in newer data sets, we are now more certain than ever that human influence is the determining factor in long-term warming. Proposed reasons for the for the global warming hiatus include external drivers, the Earth's climate response to CO2 and other radiative forces, internal variability, and observational coverage. Believe it or not, global warming is having an effect on our health. According to an article titled Why Global Warming is So Harmful for Your Heart and Kidneys, published by the Economic Times, dated November 30th, 2018, India has witnessed an increase in 40 million people exposed to heat waves from 2012 to 2016, according to the Lancet Countdown Report on Health and Climate Change, which termed the surge an imminent danger to health. More and more people worldwide are susceptible to heat-related risks and diseases caused by global climate change, according to the global report put together by 27 leading academic institutions published in the Lancet Journal. Furthermore, global warming is having an effect on our food supply. According to an article titled Global Warming and Climate Change, published by Global Warming Focus, dated May 14th, 2016, global surface temperatures are projected to rise over the coming decades, with regional differences expected in temperature, rainfall, and frequency of extreme events. Temperature is a major determinant in development and crop growth, and affects planting date, growing season length, and yield. News correspondents obtained a quote from Columbia University. We have investigated the effects of increments of mean global surface temperature on crops such as soybean, and maize, and have simulated for adaptation through changing planting date and variety. Increased temperature resulted in reduced growing lengths and crop yield for each crop. Global warming is having an effect on our planet as well. According to an article titled North Pole Shifts Due to Global Warming, published by the Times of India, dated May 16th, 2013 by Subodh Varma, the North Pole has shifted east due to ice sheet loss caused by rising global temperatures. The North Pole was moving southeast towards northern Labrador, Canada at a rate of 6 centimeters per year between 1982 and 2005. But since 2005, its speed and duration has changed. It has begun to move rapidly east towards Greenland at a rate of more than 21 centimeters per year. There has been huge ice sheet losses in the polar regions due to rising global temperatures. The study was carried out by scientists from the University of Austin, Texas, using data collected from NASA's Gravity Recovery and Climate Experiment. Some may still believe that global warming is a naturally occurring phenomenon. But according to an article titled UN Panel 95% Sure Humans Causing Global Warming, published by the Times of India, dated September 13, 2013 by Vishwa Mohan, this is not true. According to a report compiled by the UN's Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, we are now more certain than ever that human influence is the cause of global warming. In its 2007 report, the IPCC moved the likelihood of human activities causing global warming from very likely to extremely likely, and moved from being 90% to 95% sure. IPCC scientists said average global sea level has risen 19 centimeters since 1901, and global surface temperature has risen 0.85 degrees Celsius between 1880 and 2012. In their report, the IPCC blamed CO2 over gases such as methane and hydrofluorocarbons due to their small existence in the atmosphere and the small amount of time that they stay around. Although they blamed other gases such as methane and nitrous oxide, CO2 was blamed as enemy number one. CO2 concentrations have increased 40% since pre-industrialized times, primarily because of fossil fuel emissions and secondarily because of net land change use emission, such as deforestation, according to the report. In summary, global warming has negative effects on our health, our food supply, and our planet as well. Although we haven't always fully understood it, global warming has continued along despite that fact, and its pace continues to accelerate. If we're to stop it, we need to do what we can now to reverse it before we lose ourselves and our planet in the process. Thank you.